Hello again. Right, I just wanted to show you something I bought that I saw on the TV. It was actually advertising. I didn't buy it on the TV because you're talking more than £100. I bought mine off eBay, and it's this thing here. You've got your seat, and then you've got these things here, and then as it shows you, these things to tighten it up. Now what you do, obviously, put it onto the floor, make sure that they're both okay, make sure they're both up right. Obviously sometimes they do need the odd tightening up. If you don't feel right when you're doing it, then obviously you'll know. And if you're wondering, by the way, I'm not that small. No, I'm not. As you can see, you probably think to yourself, my goodness, she's a fat git, she needs to lose weight. I've had 4 kids. No man will ever understand this, but when you've given birth to 4, yeah, you still got a belly. So I'm trying my best to lose it. I've forgotten actually to take those tablets, exercising tablets actually. They're not actually exercising tablets, it does help with this. So I'm going to try and show you. Put my feet under there, put my back on the knee. You're probably saying to yourself, why can't you do it on your own? Give him what? Hi. So obviously, I've given birth to my first child. Okay, Elsa. She doesn't speak, so all she says is Holly all the time. Holly and hiya. And that. So obviously, I'm doing this. My feet are underneath here. So you just do it like you would normally do when you're exercising. It helps. If you've got a bad back, I didn't have bad back until I had kids, and it was only the first child. I would complain if it was like my second, third, or fourth, but it wasn't. It was my very first child, and unfortunately, it's just the way life goes. Again, it's bouncy. You sit actually on here. You can put your hand at the back or at the side, wherever you want to do. Now you're probably saying to yourself, well, why would you want to see this? It's good advertisement, I guess. I mean, obviously I enjoy it, and it helps because if you can't do sit-ups properly, it helps. And I do need to lose a little bit now. You probably, I mean, from what I can see here as well, you probably think I'm bigger than what I am. Actually, I've only put 1 stone on, and I'm 11. I'm actually 1 stone on. Sorry, I got that completely nuttily wrong. I mean, I put £1 on. I actually I'm 11 stone and £5. So I've only put £1 on because I was 11 stone 4. So obviously the only way to do it. So I've had my salad with my prawns. So now it's just trying to help. Again, this is a really good thing to have, and obviously hi, 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 mom, hi, mom. And that, oh my goodness, pardon me, that is how you, once again, you do that. Again, I can feel it pulling in my stomach. I try and do at least 3 lots of 100 of them, so not all in one. So if I say do 2 of them, that's 200 I've done in one day. If I do 3 of them, as you can figure out, again, that's 300 I do. I want to look good, obviously, in a bikini. I'm not going to show you on this God's earth what I look like right now. Even I don't even like what I look like right now. The problem is though, men get away with it, where women, obviously, not all women, most women don't get away with it. Now, obviously, if you've had a child, and obviously, obviously when I first had my child, I was lost. Actually, my partner at the time, he turned around to me and told me, even with my own body weight, he even said I lost half my body weight. Unfortunately, it didn't happen so well the second time, because I had a boy. Boys put your weight on. I've gone through every single thing I can think of. I've starved myself, tried diet, I've tried everything I possibly can. Whatever it is that I am doing, it actually is working. Like I said, it's just, all it is simply is this thing here. That's it. Just this thing here. Yeah? And all you saw me do was push this down with my back. If you've got back problems, obviously, it helps. Yeah, you've got obviously these things here. Now I can't show you how to put it down, because you've got to put this down first and then take obviously this out, and then obviously then you can put it to a corner. I'll show you what it looks like when you put it down, but obviously again I've got wrong way around. I keep forgetting how you actually do this, to be honest with you, but then again, it doesn't really go down that often. Right, I was in the wrong. Right, this is loose, so obviously that comes round, and again, that goes down easy. Like I said, I do apologise, I got it the wrong way round. It never really goes down, so just hold on. Elsa, off a minute. Again, this here, obviously it needs to be loosened. Yeah, so you need to unloosen it, pull it round, and as you can see here what it's doing, obviously then obviously push that down. Yeah, so obviously then it comes like that. You might be asking me, how much was it? I paid between I think I paid 30 odd pound for it. Actually on Sky, which unfortunately at the moment in time I've got Oh My Gosh on there, which I do enjoy watching him. Yes, I've got The Walking Dead. Obsessed with The Walking Dead. Can't get enough of it. I've got absolutely all sorts of it. But anyway, this is not about The Walking Dead on this one. This one's about this. So I'll do this, and I know people are going to say, well, the reason why you're probably putting weight on as well is not just because of what you're eating, because I know for an absolute fact that whatever I'm eating, I'm working off, okay? Because I know, because my weight is going down, which is really, really good. I don't know if those tablets have been helping or not, I don't know. I go on my treadmill, which obviously I'll tell you what, I'll go and show you my, well, actually, no, I won't do it on this one, because you've already seen me do the treadmill. What I do is I run for 7.5 minutes, which works off 100 calories. So obviously I'm counting all the calories that I'm actually eating. Drinks don't matter totally not too much. I know they say not to drink juice, because obviously again it puts your weight on, so they do say you're allowed to drink cappuccinos and hot chocolates, but again, if you're wearing it off, or you say you don't eat very much, eating not very much actually, obviously you got to eat, but you not eat very much, because you got to remember, when you're working off, you're working. You don't want to just work off what you're eating, you want to work off your own body fat as well. And I've lost not that anybody's going to notice, but obviously I've lost a lot of weight. I've lost lots of weight on my face, on my arms, because my t-shirts never used to be this loose before. I've lost a lot of weight off my legs, off my back as well, top and bottom. The only part I'm trying to lose now is just off my stomach now. Where you actually eat in your stomach, obviously that keeps going up and down, but the actual belly part of where I had the kids, again, that is going down slowly. It does, but when I just said then I've put on a pound, I must be doing something. Well, it either could be the exercising, or I don't know. I mean, I'm not exactly eating a lot, so I'm trying to work off what I'm eating. So I do find out as well with whenever you're exercising or anything like that, I do find out that they say if you keep to the same diet all the time, eventually it won't work after a while. So obviously I just want to look good. I just want to look good in a bikini, be able to put a bikini on and actually go and not look at myself, think to myself, goodness sakes, you know, the last child that I had was this one here, and she's going to be 3 this time, and knowing that belly that I had is still there. Because if you're with a woman and she's given birth, and you know after she's given birth she's got that, obviously, that after skin, because obviously the baby's come out, where the heck can your skin go? Your skin can't just go in, you know, your skin can't just go woof, you know, like that. It doesn't work like that. Men might find it, you know, like a laugh or a bit of a joke, but it isn't for us women. So obviously, you know, it's just one of those things, and we've got to work it off. Some women obviously don't want children, which is obviously fair enough. But obviously I want to look good now. We've paid a lot of money, so there's me, the 3 kids, and then there's my parents. Obviously I can't put another finger up because I'm holding the phone up. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I have got other things to show, but I'm trying to do things bit by bit, because some people are saying that things you buy off the TV, they ain't always brilliant. I just want to try and show you people that it doesn't matter all the time what you see advertising on the TV. It doesn't mean they're always rubbish. I've tried them. I would say 50% of the time that you buy something, I never ever buy them off the TV because they cost a fortune. I buy them off either eBay or Amazon. My kids are after it's called Amazon Echo. It's actually £115, or £150 or whatever it is, something like that. Now you can either buy the small one or you can buy the really big one. I am going to get one of them, but I'm not going to do it until after the holidays. That's the reason why I'm trying to do all this, trying to do the, you know, like the running and trying to do this, because I would go out the house, but it's I feel a bit daft, to be honest. That's the reason why I can so easily do these videos now. It's taking me a bit of time, maybe because I've just realised that nobody's actually, I mean, I'm not on stage, and I haven't got a lot of people staring at me. I haven't got a massive big light in my face, so I'm not being put on the spot. All I've realised I had to do is pick up the phone. I haven't got a camera right now, so I can't do that. I've also just found out as well, a guy advertised as well on YouTube about saying about you can go into HitFilm. I've just downloaded HitFilm on my daughter's computer, and it says that you, to get the full version, to actually get it properly running, you have to pay £108 or £109.99p. That's a heck of a lot of money. I mean, this guy said it was for free. I mean, come on, for goodness sake. I mean, it's a big thing. It's just gone from being free with this guy who mentioned about how to use your phone to going to over £300. I mean, for goodness sake, come on. You know, I mean, who in the world has that type of money with them? Yeah? I mean, I'm going to say I'm trying to friggin' lose weight for a holiday here, you know. I can't afford to pay out that sort of money. I mean, I have to even get my own computer yet, which my other son will probably, my only son will end up wanting to use that. So, you might say to yourself, now, look, you were just on about that, and now you're blabbering on about this. Anyway, as I was saying anyway then, about this, once again anyway, this, as you can see, this part here, yeah, it is cushiony, so you can obviously sit on it, and it is actually quite nice, and you can actually warm it up. Then you've got obviously your hand, well, you've got like your finger here, or you can put your hand there, and believe it or not, this actually here, it does actually help to actually do the sit-ups, yeah. Again, like I said, it comes obviously like this, and all you got to do is bring this up. It stays there. You take this, again, you take it all the way around to the very top, and it's click. Again, you take it up, it stops, you take, I'm trying my best to do this, and then you go around. Now, I don't know if I can actually show you, and that, but inside there is obviously all your things. So obviously you tighten it up, and I feel it getting tighter, and then obviously you unloosening it, and then obviously bringing it around. But you see that is where it goes. Okay, so that is what, all this is actually what does this. Obviously I don't know if there is any other colours. Yes, you've got obviously the underneath, but you don't feel these. That's a good thing about it. You don't feel it, and that's a hard board underneath, but you don't feel any of that because this is so cushiony and so nice. But this is brilliant because I will show you some other things as well. Now, excuse my floor. Unfortunately, I have to try and do as many of these videos as I can. So obviously, trying to clean my floor isn't exactly thing, because obviously I'm trying to do what I can. Right, again, as you can possibly see, again, obviously if you want to do anything at all, again, if you can't do press ups, so I'm not trying to show you me, I'm trying to show you how to do the press up. So obviously you can see there, so obviously there you put it just underneath your tummy, which I haven't got a mass big tummy or anything like that, but you put underneath. You can kneel your knees down, right? And if you're not very good at doing obviously these as I am, or crunches or anything like that, then obviously it's not exactly very good. Obviously if you're not very good at doing them, then obviously don't do them. Again, put it underneath, and it helps if you want to do them. Again, that's down, up, down, up. Now they do show you some other tips that you can obviously do with them, but again, I think I've embarrassed myself quite enough on that one. And like I said again, it's I paid obviously the shipping, and then obviously I paid for the actual item itself. But I tell you this now, it is a really good item to get, because if you've got back problems, now what it was is when I gave birth, she kicked me that hard. You can't help it. If you're a woman and you know about these things, you know that obviously if you don't give birth, you got problems anyway. So you're better off in a sort of way. Yes, you're better off having given birth. At least then, you know, you won't come out with goodness knows what problems. That's the reason why I got this, because I was struggling like heck. Because the spine in the back of you, and that, well, it's the one right in the middle for me. And when my daughter, when she was inside of me, she would kick all the time in my back. unfortunately, you can't exactly go up inside of you, twizzle her around or anything like that. You can't do that when you're pregnant. There's no way you can. So this helps me. It goes on my back and it helps. And it's almost like getting a hand helping you up all the time. And it is really good. I mean, obviously you can do it without putting your feet, obviously, underneath the settee. Obviously, it doesn't matter how much housework you do, you don't lose weight anyway. You got to obviously, there's two things about losing weight. One, you have to watch what you're eating and the amount you're eating. And two, you've got to exercise. And when you're exercising, you're not just working off what you've eaten, but you're working off the excess fat on you. Obviously, I don't know where mine's coming off, but I am carrying on, and I'm gonna keep going. My main goal at the moment in time is trying to get down to 10 stone by Christmas. Now, unfortunately, we're in October now, so we haven't really got that long. I mean, I'm happy just the fact that knowing that I'm getting down to like 11 stone at the moment in time. But I will keep going and I will keep at it. So unfortunately, there's not really very much I can say to you right now about it. I'm gonna do some more videos about some more things that I bought, pardon me, on telly, and also something else that I've also bought just to help those people out there as well. Because I ride bikes and I drag trailers and that. So on this note, I'll see you later, and thumbs up and subscribe and press that notification. Thank you very much, and give me a massive big thumbs up. Thank you very much. Bye.